Today's video is talking about turning your dreams to reality. Now, navigating through this world, it's literally the most important that you believe in yourself. Like, I can't tell you, like, it's almost I'll say it's top 3 things you could do in this world in order to be successful, or just in general. Understanding that you can achieve something great, you can be bigger than where you are. And a lot of the time, we push this culture of like dreaming big, and dreaming with no work is just dreaming. At the end of the day, everybody dreams, but how do we really get to turn our dreams to reality? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm gonna cover in this video. So I'm not gonna lie, before I go, I'm gonna give y'all a little lore, so bear with me. In 8th grade, or 7th grade actually, I had took this speech and debate class in middle school, and I had this teacher, her name was Dr. Pierre, and every day she used to make us recite this little like poem. And bruh, I'm not gonna lie, everyone in the class is like, bro, what the hell, like, what's the point in this, like, trying to get it over with. And the poem was Our Deepest Fear. And I'm gonna say it for y'all, just cause it goes into the video. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't have it memorized, so we going to be reading off my laptop, no cap. Y'all, this poem is long, so if it was something quick, I wish I had it memorized still. It's almost there, but like the middle is a little bit off. So I'm gonna pull it up and I'll read it. I hope my phone don't die. All right, y'all boys. So, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine, as children do. We were born to manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we consciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. It wasn't until I got older I really understood, like, dang, how deep this was. It's literally my lock screen. I wish I could show y'all, but I'm using my phone to record, no cap. Like, it's crazy because it's so facts. Like, our whole life, only we know how bad we are. Only we know our worst moments, right? And the belief that we are great, or we can be great, or be something greater than that, is something that we fight to struggle with, because it's like, dang, you telling me I could really be that good? I was just doing X, Y, Z. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not only believing that you are bigger than your situation, but like bigger than where you are at right now, currently in life. And it's hard, overwhelming being in the moment. Like, a lot of people will say, oh, X, Y, Z, like, believe in yourself. But it's easier said than done, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is not some little thing to do. So I'm gonna tell y'all boys how I did it personally and how you should do it too. One thing is, don't let your environment determine your future, okay? Your current situation is not where you're supposed to be, and understanding that you are bigger than where you are. You're bigger than your job, you're bigger than your city, you're bigger than every area you are. You gotta bet on yourself. People bet on everything but themselves. People are quick to be a way. People are quick to be wanting to scam. People are quick to want to do any type of shortcut. But at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you doing all this. I'm telling you, a lot of these people, they be putting wires together just to hit the nick, just to hit the cart. Bro, if y'all put y'all minds to do something, bro, like, I'm telling y'all will go crazy. But y'all don't be believing in yourselves. Y'all want to take that route. You know what I'm saying? And that's really where you get messed up. And even myself, I always talk about on my channel, like, growing from that mindset of not believing you can do things, and going back and empowering others. Because you being from that situation, it empowers everybody else who came from the same place as you, and the kids who are younger than you, to do better too. And that's all I try to do. But anyway, let's get into it. So don't let where you're from determine your situation. And the reason I say this is you have everything it takes, but you just need to believe in yourself. Like, also real stuff. Like, real deal, if you want to turn your dreams to reality, that means making progress towards your dream every day. 1% better every day. Now, in social media times, I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard. You scrolling all through your phone and you see highlight reels. Everybody showing their best moments, and I'm not even gonna go into that. We have a whole video talking about that. If y'all want to press the link right there, you can get into that. But you already know, like, you seeing that and then you automatically comparing yourself. That's the human reaction after that. However, we have to appreciate our progress, knowing that we've come a long way. Now, I'll say definitely like, this is one of the hardest things and something I still struggle with myself today. Mind you, everything I speak on, I still deal with or am working through or have worked through. That's when I'm speaking from a real point of like, okay, dang, I'm not just yapping. I actually know, like, you know what I'm saying? When I'm talking about so working in a balance of like, damn, I'm trying to appreciate my success, but I'm also having grace and want to like reach where I want to go. I want to reach my dreams. So I'm chasing my dreams, but I also have to have grace for myself. But at the same time, it's like if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, then you got to be real with yourself. Be honest, like, okay, if I continue living like this, am I gonna reach where I want to go? If the answer is no, then that just means you got to change your lifestyle. And it's hard to at first, like, you know, you dream big. It's hard to just put your dreams into something tangible that you could work towards. But I think taking the time into finding out what you could do every day, or what you could do every week, every month, what you could look at, something achievable that you could look back at and be like, yeah, I worked hard this week. That's important, you know what I'm saying? Because if nobody else is gonna manage that for you, at the end of the day, it's up to you. And it just helps you build up that self-love, because it's like, dang, you're gonna have respect for yourself. You're gonna appreciate past self working that hard. And that's something you always will look back on. And something that's going to come along the way that is often overlooked when we talk about chasing our dreams is perseverance, faith that you can like get past your situation, faith that you are it's in the hands of a power bigger than you. Faith in yourself, but also faith in God, and like faith that God's plan has a plan for your life, faith that God believes in you, faith that you are going to do something with this work. You know, feeling like you're working as hard as you can and getting no reward is tiring, and that's just the real deal value of it. Like posting every day, that get tiring. Making music every day, that get tiring. Chasing your dream every day, whatever that might be, making your little content, whether it's school, whether not seeing that instant reward, it gets tiring. And yeah, just saying like, oh, okay, but push through it now. Like, it's about setting that routine, giving yourself grace, relax, make sure you're prioritizing your health, make sure you're prioritizing your mental, but at the same time, make sure you're working towards your goals every day. And if you aren't, then start doing that. I always tell myself when I feel like I'm out of place, when I feel like I'm lost, I always go to one God, to my family, my friends, and then for my reason, my being, or my purpose, my past. Why am I doing this? Why am I working this hard? What does this mean to me? And you know, purpose is something that we'll always find throughout our life. It's like, okay, we always want to have this overarching purpose. You know, that hero story, that crazy big purpose. And it's like, bro, chasing purpose is cool. Having purpose is cool. But don't forget, your purpose shifts throughout your life. You don't always automatically know what your purpose is. And it's okay to not know. It's okay to be finding that, but find it. Keep working. Don't just be like, oh, I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what I'm doing. This sucks. And then sit down. You know what I'm saying? So it's about working towards being better, but also having the faith that you can be better. You know what I'm saying? Just to belief alone, because it goes into the fleas in the jar aspect, not believing that you could be ever past this height. It's like you just always going to be under there. So that's real deal, the importance of that. But I really want to emphasize consistency. You know, making sure that you manage your own pace, making sure you are in charge of your own growth. Don't ever put your I learned this the hard way. Listen to me when I say this. Don't ever let your success be in the hands of someone else. If it comes into you and your dream, don't ever have a middleman. Don't ever put nobody in between your success, because one thing I learned is people don't care. People don't know your reason. They don't know your struggle. They don't know why you want it this bad. Don't ever put your success in someone else's hands. I don't care if it's your brother, your family, or the XYZ. It don't matter. You think that's your dog? He don't know your situation. At the end of the day, he's gonna consider his own self first. And I'm not saying that to shade nobody. Like, at the end of the day, you know, everybody got their own thing, and there's nothing wrong. You know, I put myself first. But understand that in order for someone to really wonder why they try so hard towards something, they're not gonna have those same thought in mind. So just make sure you put your dreams in your own responsibility. That's something I definitely messed up with earlier in my days. I can't lie. And one thing is, Don't get caught up in perfecting that, waiting for that perfect moment. Another thing I talk about all the time in my videos, click the link right there. But, I'll go into it a little bit, like, getting caught up in that creative process. One thing you're going to want to do is perfect your videos, perfect your content, perfect your art, perfect your school, perfect your work. No matter what you do, you are going to be a perfectionist about what you're passionate about. But make sure you put it out there. Make sure you're being disciplined with yourself. Give it a certain time. If it's not done by then, put it out. You know what I'm saying? Have another person look over, and if they tell you the truth, they tell you the truth. Don't just have someone say, oh, it's going to be good, and put it out. But at the end of the day, it's like, don't get caught up in creating when you're supposed to be like making more than one, just that thing. You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, I can't emphasize this enough, y'all. God will change your life too, for sure. Like, when I started taking my faith seriously, when I started doing all this stuff, it's definitely a journey. I'll call it that. What glory be to God, because I don't know what He's done for me, but like, I could really only say that. And I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I hope that y'all do continue to work towards your dreams and turning them into reality. But DC Mafia, we are out, and it is really a blessing, bro. I'm not gonna lie, getting to talk to y'all today. I love making my content. I love dreaming. I love being able to show my life and talk about myself with y'all and talk about yourselves and how y'all are doing. I love when y'all reach out. I love when y'all update me on how y'all are doing too, and that shit really mean the world to me, for real. I can't even lie. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, DC Mafia.